All right, we have our structurally stable starport online. And so now we can actually spawn in the Hawk. Now, the Mark 1 Hawk is not what we're going to want. Let's see. Can we go ahead and do the Mark 3? Yeah. Let's see. Neodymium and Sathium is all we're going to need with that. All right, so we have the required neodymium and sathium, as well as copper, iron, and silicon. What we need is cobalt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cheetah out, and I'm going to get up some cobalt. There. That's cobalt right there. Resource drill. There we go. I may have to try golem killing to get some more cobalt. It looks like I found all the cobalt in this radiated biome. There's a little more. Okay. I remember a time where the starting planets had like almost every resource. The starting planets on the planets was copper, cobalt, silicon, and iron, and promethium and magnesium. And the orbital playfields had sathium. Neodymium was on the moon, and I think that's all the cobalt. Neodymium was on the moon, and Erystrum and Zascosium were the only ones you had to go to other planets to get as deposits. All right, let's head back to the base. But any golems that we see on the way, we will stop and try to take out. Then I might do a little bit of golem hunting, since we're not going to be very, what do you call it? Very good on cobalt. There's a golem and a Altiog. Let's just come over here. Okay. Golem. All right, golem is down. Maybe that Otyug will not come after us. I don't know. No cobalt. All right, well, let's see if we can find another golem. Those are Talon, not golems. Alright, let's go around and see if I can find some golems around this direction. I still haven't gotten used to seeing volcanic stuff on the moon. There's a golem. No, goalie, goalie. Golem. Alright. And you have cobalt on you. No. I'm getting a decent amount of the other resources, but no cobalt. It is theoretically possible that they changed the loot on the golems to have only specific ores, and cobalt not being one of them. I don't know if this is the case, but... Okay, this one had some cobalt on it. So, yeah, golem hunting is a valid way to get cobalt, apparently. All right, we're over here back at the base, and let's go ahead and dock our cheetah in the vehicle bay, whatever. Vehicle bay. And let's see. Okay. And in and down. All right. Let's come on over here, grab some food real quick, and then I'll put my light armor back on. Let's see, did you gain any solar power while I was gone? No. Let's go see if this is still active and is currently only running on solar power. It's got 18 per, oh nice. Yeah, with all those solar panels, it's doing well. Okay. So let's see. I needed 84 altogether. We don't quite have what we needed with the cobalt. That would provide us with 124, and we need 168, and we've got 3 there. So a little bit more golem hunting is going to be in order. I'm going to go out and I'm going to start hunting golems again. And once I get what I need, I'll be back. All right, golem hunting has been successful. All right, let's go ahead and slow speed, back up, lower, around. Okay. And back into the space. There we go. All right, so between my inventory and the inventory on the cheetah, we have a good amount of stuff, including 44 additional cobalt. That's more than what we need for the stuff that we are looking to do. We got more Eristrium and Zascosium. Let's see, we've got those. Let's go ahead and switch over to the barracks food fridge input. Go back to the command center. Cargo box 1, 2. There we go. So we've got more than what we need now to build up the Hawk. So let's come back over here real quickly and switch back to our light armor. Okay. I'm hoping to get some multi-boosts on this light armor eventually, because once you get 2 multi-boosts, you don't run out of food nearly as quickly. But in any case, so cobalt, we need 168, really 167 because we have 1. So to do that, let's see, I can do 100 of these, which would be, or that would be 300. If I did 30, 60, 90, 3, 6, 9, that's 99. What did I need? 160. So 30, 60. That'll be 159. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. So we ought to have what we need cobalt-wise coming out. I'm going to let those finish because iron-wise, it's 2 iron ingots with each. 47, let's see, that's 56. So 2 times 56 is 112. Iron, take 112 out of that is 140. So let's go ahead and do the iron, I guess. 140 would be, that's 50, that's 100, 120, 140. Okay, So the next thing we need to do, let's do our copper silicone line. Copper is 288, which means I will need 144. So that makes 144 silicone. 144, let's see, 21 minus 14 is 7. No. Yes. No. Yes. 7. So that's 72 remaining. So let's do 72. Carbon substrate is 223. So that'll be 223, 222, 223. Neodymium and sathium. Sathium. All right, let's cancel that altogether. And I'll worry about the iron last once we have everything. Neodymium and sathium. So let's see. Something that does both neo and sathium also does cobalt. What is that? Is that the only thing that... No. This also does neo and sathium, but also does cobalt. All right, let's cut that out. Okay. Because I'm going to be using these to get those as well. So, neodymium and sathium, it's 522. So let's go ahead, put this in our thing here. So let's get the neodymium and sathium online real quick. I may not have needed to make that many. 59 sathium and 10 neodymium. Well, that means I'll only need 2 of these. That'll be 10 neodymium and 4 sathium. Sathium, I need, I guess, 55 more. So that's 55 more. And that'll give us some iron, and we'll worry about the iron once all this is made up and in our thing, just to see how much it is, because my brain isn't going to be doing math right now. So I'm going to wait until all this is settled up. And let's see, that is also 4 cobalt. So 4 cobalt makes it 40. I need 28 more. So that's going to be 369, 369. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And I'll use an extra cobalt ingot at the end, just so that I don't have anything left over. Not that it matters, because we'll be using this stuff later, but I like trying to do things as basic as we can, so that we can utilize things that would otherwise not be utilized. So we've got 9 hours remaining. That's, or 9% remaining. That's 2 hours while this is working. I think we're going to be okay because it's almost day. So I'm going to wait here a bit. I'm going to go ahead and get some food and oxygen all settled up and everything. But then I'll be back once that has made up the stuff, and we'll see what iron we need. All right, we are almost there. It's almost done with the carbon blocks, and then I'll be hitting those. So let's go ahead. I'm going to connect to this, pull the carbon blocks down to here, and then I'm going to put all that into there. What the heck is this? That's very weird. What is it trying to place? But I don't have one of those to place. Because I already placed it there. Let me try something real quick. Okay, that is not supposed to... Okay. There. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that, but okay. Let's get that off the screen. Building duplication glitch much? I know exactly what happened and how to duplicate that. Because well, you may, all right. In any case, what happened just now was that I was connected to this box while trying to spawn that in before. I went out of the range of it. It disconnected from the box and stopped spawning it. So I went back into here, spawned it in, blah, blah, blah. The next time I connected back to this box in here, just now, it wanted to try to spawn in the base. Now, if I just hit escape, it wouldn't have been able to spawn it in. But it could spawn it in because it was somehow linked to the box. Yeah, so exploit much? And I'm going to have to definitely see if I can replicate that on a separately and do a bug report for that, because yeah. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to flip this back off. Back on. I turned it off because the power ran out, the solar power ran out while we were going, but like while I was crafting. But now that this is not crafting, it's using much less, and we can start charging up the solar battery. But in any case, let's go ahead and we can plop all this in here. That will be perfect. Silicone, copper, neodymium, sathium, cobalt. Cobalt needs one more. Really? Did my math not math correctly? My math didn't math correctly. Crap. I guess. No, wait. My math did math correctly. And I had decided I was going to use one of those. Okay. Math did math correctly. I just forgot my math was mathing. Iron. I need 140 iron, which will end up being, that's 100 and 140 iron. Yes? Yes. That's weird. That's very weird, because I thought that, in any case, because I'm pretty sure that before that was same. In any case, let's pop you on, and this is at 2%. I ought to be able to get those done by then. In fact, let's just go ahead and turn the whole Goram thing on just in case. It's not going to change anything. And let me, I don't know why I didn't do this before, but there we go. Okay. Oh, we have food. Our food delivery service is here. Don't ask me why our food delivery service always delivers to the back. It's a conundrum I've been trying to work out with their delivery system. Now, there should be some more food around here. Ah, there you are. See, here's what I don't get. I headshot the worms. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I headshot the golems. It does a whole lot of damage. Maybe the worms don't have a critical hit marker. I don't know. Okay. Thought I saw something in the water. Alright, well, we can head back over. I don't know why I'm always doing this running around when I can just use my bike to go from one building to the next. Okay. We can put this in here. And by the time we get... this. All right, let's just get a little of this, get a little of that. I can turn you off, and I can turn you off. Okay. By the time these should be done by now, I would think, or at least almost halfway, a little over halfway. Okay. I think it should still be gaining solar power, but in any case, let's see. All I need is the iron, and then we can spawn in the Hawk, which is nice. The Hawk is a tier 2 CPU, so it's got one of these, well, the small vessel version of that on it. But other than that, it doesn't require any exotic things. They did. Now, this is something I wanted to show you guys. With this latest, whatchamacallit, the latest patch, they did, let's see, they did add the blueprints, at least they said they did, for the things required. It's advanced constructor only, apparently. For the things required to make the higher tier CPUs. So CPU extenders and those you can actually make in an advanced constructor without having to go and find the stuff. You can actually make them. What they require, I do not yet know. But we will be finding out. Can I just little curiosity? What does it take? It takes what? Computers? 2 computers, 5 energy matrices, 10 cobalt alloy, and 10 flux coil. So 2 computer, 5, 10 cobalt alloy, and 10 flux coil. Okay. So I'm going to make those up. This, bam, 8 minutes, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not worried. But I'm going to make all that up. And I should have enough stuff to do it. Hopefully. I might need some more cobalt. Maybe. No, I should be good with cobalt. And neodymium sathium, I'm definitely good for. Okay, yeah, I should be able to upgrade our constructor to an advanced constructor, which will be nice. Which, if I'm not mistaken, does use a little more CPU. Let's see, that's 20,000. That's 40,000. Do we have 20,000 to spare? Oh, yeah, definitely. We got more than 20,000 to spare. So we're good with that. Upgrading this to an advanced constructor. What? Oh, that requires cobalt. I'm not good with cobalt. I need more cobalt. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I am going to, let's see, 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to go out and do any golem killing now because it's day and golems don't come out at day. But I did find a good spot. If you remember over here when I was trying to kill spiders and such for Polaris, they did have a good amount of golems right in this little trench area. And so I was going up and down here killing golems before to get cobalt. And that seems to actually get cobalt better than going to the radiated biome. So I think I'm going to do that when I need cobalt from now on. Let's see. You are still at 0. Why do you use waste so much? I don't know. You are off. You are off. The only reason I have it on is because of the refrigerators. What? Let's see. If I turn this off, you are only slightly above that. Okay. I am definitely going to want to put some additional solar panels on this. I think that's what we're going to do while we're waiting for the Hawk to spawn in or to finish making. let's go ahead. I'm going to do solar panels. There's 4, so 11. And we're going to get a little solar platform for the barracks going. And see what we can do with that. We are still connected to that, so that shouldn't be a problem. In addition to getting cobalt from golems, I could theoretically go drone hunting and try to get some resources from drones. I'm thinking I want to put the solar panels for this back here. So let me just grab those. I might put them over this way, or do I want to put them back here? I think I want to put them back here. Let's go ahead and center. And see, let's connect to this. Let's get these in this form, and then we'll rotate them this way. So the first one I can put right there and we'll be fine. Then let's see. That right up against the wall ought to be okay there. That one's facing the other direction, but I don't care. Let's get this one here. And we ought to already be getting some good solar addition into here. It's already at 1%. So let me go ahead and turn off the this thing here, or turn it on. So we ought to be, yeah, we're getting more than enough right now because of those additions. We're getting more than double what we were because I already added more than 4 more solar panels. You see, what I wish they would do, and this is something that other people have said that they think they ought to do, is have some way to turn solar power into energy that you can put in a fuel tank or something. My suggestion would be to have a solar capacitor, some sort of like solar battery or whatnot that you can create utilizing solar capacity, use it like a solar capacitor, or maybe a new device that would create this solar battery. And what it would do is it would basically, you could use it to create a device in the constructor that would basically be a fuel pack. I don't know, call it an energy cell or something. And maybe you have to actually put the energy cells in the capacitors and like to add battery percentage. And instead of actually using the fuel tank, you would fuel up the capacitor and you could add battery percentage up to its maximum percentage with these energy cells, or I don't know, something like that. And I'm trying to think, you know, because you would then be, there we go. Now, is that all of them? It should say 16. Yeah. So we've got 15 plus the capacitor. So, and I don't go in and out this way much, but if I did, there's that little area there I could just go through. But they ought to have a way where you can farm solar energy and transfer it to other bases. And I think they ought to have a way that you can actually transfer existing energy to other bases anyway, and basically transfer it like have one generator station and then wirelessly transfer the power to an existing base. So that like for this, if I had like an energy tower in the middle here, it could supply additional power to all the buildings. But the buildings would utilize that power first, then their own. So it would basically prioritize external wireless transfer power, even if they had to have like a power transfer circuit or something, power transfer device of some sort. But it would prioritize external power sources, then solar power, then generator. I don't care if I'm about to leave that. That's perfectly fine. So, how much longer do we have on this? 45 seconds.